Sukdal a little earlier.
He's down.
It's going to be us following Godwin.
May God protect you. Because if he doesn't, then we're all fucked.
They're gone then.
What? Did you want to say farewell before they die?
No, You think they'll fail?
If anyone can do it, it's Henry and Sam.
Aye. They're both right tough bastards.
Ha! And that, my friend, we'll drink to.
What? I thought there wasn't anything left to drink.
Well, I'm not going to die sober, am I?
Ha! I have my own stocks. I'm not going to my grave sober. Am I?
You're right. It's high time we started.
Drinking with capon.
So I turn around and say, if you don't take that crab out of his breeches... Wait, was it a ferret?
A ferret.
A ferret? No doubt about it.
Have you ever noticed that your nose twitches when you talk?
Shut up and drink.
Drinking with capon.
Hey, progress! Progress!
Well, we'll say something as well. If this was Henry, we'd say too.
Margrave! You cunt! Do you want some silver? We've run out of space for it all! Ha 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 ha!
Hey, Henry, run the Margrave through while you're there.
Shut up, you arse! Come on, let's have another drink.
Drinking with capon.
It's just... What pisses me off most is the way they treated me like a little brat. But I'm Lord Perkstein. Me, I'm grown up now. I thought if we delivered the message to Von Vergob, Gob Verbon, Von Bergov, they'd take me seriously. But I'll see how that turned out.
Have you found someone at last?
I see you finally found someone who loves you.
What? Who told you that?
You're sleeping off your drunkenness. Oh, is that where the start of the game starts? It's like... You wake up and it's time to go? Yes, yes it is.
Oh, is it morning already? Fuck. Oh, I should go and see what that noise was.
Okay. I got my weapons and stuff on me. I'm good to go. Let's go.
So much damage.
This way?
I'll make Yobs to pay for that.
Oh, no, here. Oh!
See that? The fuckers destroyed my palace.
Don't worry. Henry and Sam will bring reinforcements.
But the castle will be nothing but rubble by then. Fuck.
Guessing they got the trebuchets here. Not that we can
If
see.
it carries on like this, they'll flatten the whole place.
Okay, well. I'm having trouble figuring out where to... Oh, down here. Okay. I was on the wrong floor. That's where I was having trouble figuring out my way around. And now we're at the start of the game.
Godwin!
Where's your weapon?
To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Have you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Positions! Loose!
Take cover!
A great shot.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Oh, it is going to make us do it again. I was wondering. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, I can't knock these down, but that's okay. Load. Get out of the way, allies! The allies are stopping me from shooting. One down. Reload behind the wall. Looked like it hit, but I'm not sure if it did. Okay. Next one down.
Got him!
Another one down. Next. Another one down. Reload. Alright. Down here.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Alright.
Die, you brother swine!
Don't appear to be doing much to them through here, but that's okay. Might be because I'm hitting the gate. Oh. That's pretty good.
Get ready for another attack! Stop them! Draw your sword and follow me!
Okay. It's kind of weird to have the tutorial dialogue still on while you're in here, but I guess it makes sense. Love how he's in a rush, but he has to step on every single step there. Right, knock down the ladder.
Can't get away from me! Got him!
Did it.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. And I should be home now, preaching to village crones about Jesus, and boozing in the tavern.
Is that how you speak on the pulpit, too?
Yeah. That's probably why they kicked me off of it.
That looked like a clean hit at least. Didn't get stuck in there. Didn't splinter.
Maybe God is having a laugh at our expense. But I know of no better fun than this.
You're right. Let's have some fun while we're still standing.
Oh, now we're into new stuff.
Portcullis is going up! Fall back! To the tower! Everyone to the tower!
And now Henry? Last day of the siege of Sukdal. Guessing they must move the silver up here as well. Otherwise, they could just get it and leave. Jobst?
It stinks like a festering wound here.
It's time to heal that wound. Once and for all.
That is why we're here. Isn't it, youngster?
Oh no, that's Henry.
Let's not waste time. We'll end it. Here and now. Sir Radzig, give the orders. Hey!
Look at them! The Prague lords who bent their knees to Sigismund. And even after he fled our country, they carried on plundering our lands, invading, killing, raping, spilling the blood of their fellow countrymen for a foreign usurper. Should they get away with it? Traitor! Good cooks! The time has come to put a stop to them forever! To sweep them off our land! Fight them! Hunt that rabble back to Prague in the name of King Wenceslas!
Let's go. Refighting? Yes. Okay. Let's go.
For glory!
That's dead. Okay, chill. Hit him. Just slice through them. Another one down. One's dead. Wonderful. Too over encumbered to sprint because it gave me an entirely new set of armor. By the looks of it. Yes. Yes, it did.
Come with me. We'll climb up and raise the portcullis.
Alright. Oh, let's put the let's put our visor down. Random soldier. Can't use the ladder. Now I can. Guess two people can't use a ladder at once. My mistake. Right. Up here. And we're up. Nobody defending up here, which is great for us.
Come on, you're
oh, never mind.
I'm glad you've come back, Henry of Scarlet. I thought we'd never cross swords. I heard about your victory in the Gutenberg tournament.
Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know who this guy was, but I mean, he's not very good, is he? Right, There we go. Open the gate.
The portcullis is up. Now we'll finish off the rest in the courtyard.
Bleeding!
Nice. Right.
There's no escape!
Fuck you!
There we go. Gone. We're staying close on this guy. Yep. Worked. Can't sprint because we're over encumbered, but that's okay. Work our way down there. I think we'll go visorless here. Hello. And here. And outer courtyard. That one's dead. Okay.
Let's get to work!
Nice. Just keep slicing our way through people. Right.
Hey! I need a hand here! Mike, come back! I'm getting sick!
Henry.
You lot took your sweet time.
Oh, you know our Henry. No doubt stopped off along the way for a beer and some grub.
As it happens, I'll take that. Nice work, youngster.
Welcome back, Henry.
Well, did I come at a bad time?
Well, we're just starting to be fun. When you lot turn up and scatter them. But, if you got any more like this, well, let's have them.
Delivering that letter turned out to be a bit bothersome, eh? I'm glad you're still in one piece, Hans.
Likewise.
Good God, what carnage! Sir Peter, praise the Lord you're alive.
You have no idea how pleased I am to see you, Hanush.
You can celebrate. The Pragas are fleeing for their lives.
What is there to celebrate? They destroyed my fortress and they stole whatever they could, including that accursed silver of yours. So much suffering, and for nothing.
Chin up! Could have turned out a lot worse. We put you in an unenviable bind, Sir Peter. I'm extremely grateful for the way you behaved. That goes for all of you. You showed great courage and determination. I'm proud to have been your commander in this uneven fight. And to you, Sir Hanush, I say thank you for saving us in the nick of time.
You have nothing to thank anyone for. You're the heroes here. You withstood the attack of the enemy, who outnumbered you in arms and numbers. You didn't give up under any circumstances. Not even hunger broke you. But talking of hunger, we have food enough for everyone. It's time to feast and celebrate.
Thank you for these gifts, sir. And you, Henry, risked your life to rescue us. That's what I call heroism.
But before we do it, so silver was still in the cellar, which seems like a very bad security thing to have it still in the cellar that's accessible when that's not your last place of defense. Bit weird. Yeah. Also, apparently, like, if you have been starving for a while, you shouldn't really have a feast. Like, apparently that's quite bad. You'll probably become quite ill if you just engorge yourself, but whatever. Let's say it wasn't just me.
Well, it wasn't just me. Samuel was the first to volunteer.
If it weren't for Henry, I certainly wouldn't be here with you. Learn to accept praise for once, Porter. You deserve it.
You both deserve it.
Did he just
Lord
step out
Hanush,
the shadows?
will you drink to victory with us?
I'd like to, but I can't. I have to set off back to Rattay today. I actually only came to give you my greetings. And my farewells.
You really can't stay? Some rooms are still in good condition. I'd be glad to honor you with what I can.
I'm afraid not, Sir Peter. Some other time, maybe. I've been away from home too long, and I'm needed there. But before I go, I need to speak to the young lord here. Alone.
Talk to me? What about?
You most likely don't even realize how much your situation has changed. And how your importance has grown.
My importance? How do you mean?
Patience. All in good time.
Okay.
Henry, you're a blacksmith's boy. Do you think you could give me some advice?
Advice about what, sir?
I had a new sword made in Summerpish before we left, and I thought I'd try it out. But those proud fuckers all wore heavy armor. One battle and the blade's like a saw. The blacksmith swore he made it from the best steel. Look at it. I get the feeling he lied to me.
Well, we'll inspect it.
You're right. It's nicely ornamented, that's true. But I can't see any folded steel. No doubt the blacksmith thought the sword was only for display in a banqueting hall.
That damned swindler. He'll see. He'll repay every last groschen. Thanks, Henry. You're a credit to your trade. And no word of a lie.
You want the sword sharpened?
Do you want the sword sharpened?
Well, I originally wanted to shove it up the swindler's ass. But I can probably do that anyway. And traveling through the countryside with a blunt sword could be a mistake. Will you take care of it?
Of course.
Of course, sir.
Excellent. I'd be grateful. And then I need to discuss something important with you. It's about Hans. Once you're finished, come and join us by the horses in front of the gate. And no eavesdropping. Some things are not for your ears.
Henry, come and see me too. I want to talk to you.
Are you injured? I could take a look.
Let him catch his breath, for Christ's sake. He just needs to eat and drink his fill. He's one of us now. Another hungry wolf from the devil's pack.
Ha ha ha! Go with God, friends. I hope we will meet again.
Farewell, Hanush. God bless you.
Come with me, Hans. Let's not lose a moment.
Okay. So talk to everybody.
We all did.
Don't give me that.
Okay.
You were in command.
Well, let's go sharpen his sword at least. Although, actually, I need to leave here to do that. Let's wash.
Oh, Christ.
Right.
And I wouldn't have been able to defend the fortress for long.
You showed real bravery.
Hello.
Jizka?
Henry, I'm glad you found the time.
What did you want to talk to me about?
About your future. I've commanded countless men, and no doubt I'll command many more. But you, Henry, you have something the others didn't. The heart of a real warrior. I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that regard, but I wanted to tell you, if that ever changed, I would be honored if you stood by my side as my right-hand man.
Well, let's say we would be honored.
That would be an honor for me as well, Zizka. Thank you for your trust. It's just that I don't know right now what Hanush wants from me. If he has another task for me. So...
I understand. You don't have to decide right now.
Okay, what are your plans now?
What are your plans now?
Now? Let's celebrate our victory properly. Then we'll go back to the Devil's Den and get some rest. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig. But it's not over yet. The King and Prokop of Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want to release them. Maybe we'll have more work to do, and that's why I'd like to have you close by.
What did you think of the battle?
What did you think of the final battle?
Nothing. I didn't see much of it, but even through the fortress walls I could hear they didn't have a chance against you.
You could tell that by what you heard.
I hear the grass grow. I can find my way just by listening, with eyes closed if necessary. That comes in very handy when you're captured and blindfolded.
Okay, I heard we lost the silver.
I hear we lost the silver.
They got to it yesterday. If only you'd arrived one day sooner. What can we do? I reckon God wanted us to stay poor. We'll have to look for a way to make a living like we used to.
I killed Brabant.
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam. I killed him.
I'm glad you did. I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well, a lesson learned. At least he can no longer deceive anyone like he did us. After what he did to Ada, that's all he deserved.
You pulled it off, Shishka.
We all did.
Right. Ken speaks Peter. Right.
It'll be all right.
Hello.
I see you came through unscathed.
It is a miracle. Since meeting you, I've been taken prisoner, shot, almost executed, starved to death. I expected I would lose an arm, at least.
Uh-huh. You saved me, I saved you.
I'd say we're quits, wouldn't you? You saved me in the Italian court, and now I saved you.
Is this your subtle way of suggesting I should leave?
No, it'd be good if you stayed.
That's not what I meant. I'll be glad if you stay with us. If you want to, that is.
I am glad you will not forbid me from staying.
Do you regret joining us?
Well then, you still don't regret joining us?
I regretted that from the first minute, friend. I have successfully avoided situations like this all my life. But now and then, it is not possible. And if I have to choose between a gilded cage with Sigismund or uncertainty here with you, my choice is clear.
Did you lose a lot of men?
What were the last few days like? Did you lose a lot of men?
What is a lot? Even one death is more than enough. But if you had not come, it would have been much worse.
What's your plan now?
What's your plan now? Head out into the world again?
I would like to stay here for a while. All I have seen in your country is death. So now I want to discover its beauty. Do you think Catherine would be my guide? I'm sure she would show me things I would like.
I better be off.
It was good to see you, Henry. Very good.
Like you said, do you think Catherine would be my guide? And we're like, I'm out of here. Not my conversation to have. Also, I realized we could be in a nicer outfit. Hello.
Catherine. You alright?
I'm all right. Oh, thank God you came back safe and sound. And you didn't come alone and brought our salvation. Of course.
What were the last few days like for you?
Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful. How did you get through them?
The same as everyone else, I suppose. I just tried to stay alive. We got hungrier and hungrier. But you forget about that after a while. You even get kind of used to seeing death at every step. The worst thing was the feeling of powerlessness. I'm used to being in control.
I killed Brabant.
I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good?
It's good he paid for what he did. It's good he can't harm anyone again. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong. Even so, I think there was no other option.
You're right. You have no idea how right you are.
What's your plan now?
What's your plan now?
Now? The simple things in life. A long bath, a good meal, brush my hair.
I need all that as well. I was talking about the future.
I'll stay with Zizka. He's all I've got. I'll go where he goes.
Alright, we'll say this to finish it off.
I wanted to tell you that, you're one of the bravest women I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through, never complained, and everything you've done for us, we couldn't have done it without you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you, and I hope you'll get to know peace now. You deserve it.
What's come over you? Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
They should have, though.
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest? Who else did you have in mind?
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her. I'll tell you about her one day. I have to go and see Hanush now.
So I heard. Farewell for now, Henry.
Alright, Samuel?
So, we made it, Sam.
Aye, we made it. But only just in time. And we lost the silver. That's what pisses me off the most.
I'm not exactly delighted either. But that's not why we did it. And we're alive.
That's true. But it could have gone very differently. I'm in your debt, Bruder. I'll never forget this.
What debt? You're my brother.
Maybe it's better the silver's gone. I don't think so.
Well, they took our silver. But maybe it's better that way. Fortunes lead to bad blood.
Well, I'd prefer if the geld was in good hands. It could have helped. The king, our people, your people. But now the Prague rabble are going to share it. You're right, though. Maybe they'll quarrel over it and cut each other's throats.
Okay, let's talk about Brabant.
Brabant is dead?
Genau. Though it's a huge pity I couldn't help you and could only watch. I still don't understand how anyone could have deceived me like that. Such a liar! It should have been obvious what he was like. Justice was done. Baruch Hashem.
What will you do now?
What will you do now?
My mother in Colleen and all the others will need me. We'll make a new start there. And that'll be a lot of work. I don't know if anyone will return to Kuttenberg.
What about the Devil's Pack?
That was great. If you can call what we went through great. But I'm neither a warrior, nor a mercenary.
What will you do in Cullen?
What do you plan to do in Colleen?
Whatever's necessary. The same as in Kuttenberg, most likely. My people need someone who can stand up for them. Because there will always be some who want to put them down. That's life, nicht wahr?
I have to go now, Sam. Take care.
Sei gesund, sir.
Okay. You guys made it.
That was some bloodbath.
Weren't it? I don't understand how we're still alive.
Well, I told them they would be. So that's why they're still alive. Some people having less of a happy time. Right. There's everybody here we need to speak to. It's fine. Yeah. Leave them. Let's head this way. Alright. Hello. Need to go find the blacksmith's bit so I can sharpen this sword. Although I suspect that task was only given to us to get us to leave. Wait, where can I sharpen the sword? There's nowhere to sharpen it, right? Nope. Not as far as I can see. It's all burned down. Maybe I can just sharpen it by, like, I don't know, fixing it up? Yeah, Hanush's sword. Okay, oh yeah, you know what? I'll just use a blacksmith's kit. He doesn't care whether it's sharpened. We'll repair Martvar's sword at the same time. There we go. So now I've repaired it. Still pretty bad, but it's better than it was. Is that one of my journal ones? No, let's just give the sword back to Hanush now. Oh, okay. Right. I think we've spoken to everyone who was in there. At least everyone who was obviously in there. Right. Make our way out. Is that Dry Devil? Nope, that's just a soldier. Right. Let's see what the revelation is. Also, interesting collection of horses going around the edge there.
Henry, have you sharpened my sword?
Yep.
Here I am, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Good work, Henry. You're a blacksmith through and through.
Thanks, sir.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
Well, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, he'll get used to it in time.
Thanks a lot.
That's just what I've been telling him. It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of Kunstad, and I don't break my word. So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes place. And if our young lord refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
That's right.
That's right. Who else? I'll make sure he doesn't run away or something.
Excellent. Agreed.
And when is it supposed to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Rasai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want to hear how you fared today. And he won't be disappointed if you ask me.
Okay.
And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
Oh, can we speak to these guys again? Yeah?
Looks like Hanush is serious about the wedding.
Oh, bloody Hanush.
What did he talk to you about?
What did Hanush talk to you about?
Various things. You don't need to know everything, Henry.
Okay. I don't have to know.
You're right. I don't.
It's got nothing to do with you anyway.
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What can we do? Nothing. You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to accuse him of not keeping his word. He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his niece, so that's what he's going to do. And that really fucking annoys me. I'm still young. I want to have fun. And instead of that, I have to marry some wench I've never seen. Also, she's bound to be ugly. She'd have been married off ages ago otherwise. Damn it!
I wouldn't be so pessimistic.
Aye. But on the other hand, she's rich.
Yeah, maybe she'll be pretty as well.
No chance. I'm not that lucky. I've been thinking, though. If I get married and have a son, I'll name him after you.
After me?
Heinrich.
In German?
Ah, you see, it's in fashion at court these days. And what have you got to complain about? You should be pleased. Or would you rather I name him Vakalin?
No, I'm pleased. Honestly. I hope he turns out to be a great man.
Of course he will. He'll take after me. He'll perform great deeds, you can be sure of that.
Okay. What were the last few days like?
What was it like before we turned up? Must have been hard.
It was fucked up. I was hit by an arrow. And then, we were just stuck in the fortress with no food. But you know what? I didn't even remember Nabokov. That escape through the crypt from the Italian court cured me.
I'm glad to hear it.
You arrived in the nick of time in any case.
Okay, what about your injury?
What about your injury? You said you got hit.
Godwin pulled the arrow out straight away. It didn't go in too deep, thankfully. I was wearing armor, and in the fray, I didn't even think of it. It's only starting to hurt now, in fact.
Nah, you'll be alright.
Of course I'll be alright. What do you mean?
We lost the silver.
We lost all the silver.
We couldn't save it. As soon as they got into the courtyard and basement, it was clear we'd lose it. But money isn't everything. We're alive. Sigismund is fucked. We won.
Yeah, I guess if you were taking Brabant's deal, then maybe you could have silver at this point, and that's what you're meant to be thinking, but anyway.
I found Brabant in the camp.
Brabant? What? I thought he turned tail. That would have been just like him.
I suppose he really cared about the silver.
And? What happened?
He caught Sam. He was gonna kill him. I finished him.
Oh, I hope he suffered.
He begged, whined, whimpered.
I hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.
What are your plans now?
What are your plans now?
I'm in no hurry for the courtship, believe you me. I'm going to hole up somewhere, at the Devil's Den, say, and I'll have fun while I can. And when the time comes and Hanush summons me for the courtship, I'll send a message saying I'm seriously ill.
Do you think he'll fall for it?
I'm sure he will the first time. Then we'll see.
You could do something that makes Yitka not want you.
Good idea.
I'll have to be on my way. Stay strong.
I will. Send my regards to Radzik.
So, off to see Radzik to, I guess, finish this game off the same way that you finished the first game off. How far away is Radzik? Is pretty far away. Right. What have I got here that's causing us issues? How much am I over? A lot. Okay. You know what? Screw the helmets. Alright, get rid of them. And I have 2 noble cuirasses. Well, I might as well equip this one on this outfit anyway. Not that I'm going to keep that outfit, but and I can drop that one. I have 2 noble pouches now, which I don't need. Yeah, that's fine. And then the same for belt. Yeah, don't need that. How much am I over? 5. 5 should be doable. Have I got anything else that I can get? Oh, you know what? The horse is here. No. I forgot. This game is weird. There we go. Grab this stuff back. Right. I forgot our horse is here, so we can just do this. Because we can't get on our horse while being over encumbered, but we can get on our horse when we've just put all the stuff that was making us over encumbered on the horse. Which is a little weird. You gotta admit, it's like a little odd that that's the way the mechanic works. Anyway, now we're good to go. Right. And we'll head across to Radzik. I'll go straight through the bodies. Wonder if he's found Mark Bar.
Oh no!
Right. Oh, one last stream?
The story is ended. So, are you happy now?
I say we don't really know.
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it. But I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you did, it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Brabant and Owlet deserve to be punished, but death darkens the mind.
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
The other cheek? They deserved it. I must have sworn 1,000 times never to turn a blind eye to evil, let alone run from it. And that's what guided my actions.
You behaved as your conscience dictated. Nobody can reproach you for that.
You chose a different path than I'd like, but I'm not the one to judge you. I hoped you wouldn't make the same mistakes as me. But I suppose it's the times you live in.
In war, there are times when you only have bad choices and worse ones.
And still you managed to stay clean, Henry. You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
That was the right decision.
Malashov, Semyon. Innocent people shouldn't have to die. I'm glad I found the courage to defy orders.
All right. You avenged an evil act, but you behaved like a bandit, plundering and robbing the poor. Oh, my son.
I'm sorry. But what was I supposed to do? I lost everything. I needed money, and fast, so I could stop the enemy. That was the quickest way.
Nothing's black and white. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life. And God alone can judge whether you made the right ones. But in the end, you did it. You're a hero. You saved your friends. Capon, Rosa, the Jews, the whole of Sugdol, and Samuel, your brother.
Not exactly.
True. Almost, brother. I'm glad you two became friends.
Why didn't you tell me about Samuel?
Because I didn't know. I just had an inkling. They took Sarah away on account of me, and I had no idea where to look for her.
You can be proud of him.
It seems this chapter of your life is over. You're a grown man now. What are you going to do?
Well, a life of adventure, I think, is what we're gonna do.
I'll stick with Hans Capon. I want to see a bit of the world. Learn things, have more adventures. I don't want to be stuck in some hole in the woods.
One day you'll realize that's exactly what you want.
One day. Maybe.
Time will tell.
Well, whichever way your path leads, take my advice. Watch out for that Eric. I don't think he's going to forget you anytime soon.
Don't worry. I won't forget him either.
Well, it's time to say goodbye.
Farewell, Henry.
God go with you, son. I've a feeling you've got a lot ahead of you.
Will I ever see you again?
Who knows?
We've had so little time for each other.
Good luck. You'll need it.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlets. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war. You saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now? Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls,
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day. I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us. By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
Well, Catherine? Come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see through the hardest of times.
Have reached the end. That was good. Yeah, that was the whole game was fantastic. I have to say this at the start of every time we go through these credits at the end of a game, because I tend to focus on things that are negative. At least in terms of it. Not because I'm focusing on negative things, but just because they tend to be easier to spot. So I want to say that was good. It's in a world which you can get sucked into and immersed into. And it definitely it's a game that's done in a style that no other game quite does right now. Like, there are some that come close. Like, you could make comparisons to Bethesda games. You could make comparisons to, like, some things Obsidian have done, which are pretty similar to Bethesda games. But nothing that's quite... like, nothing that gets you to live in the world of your character quite in the same way. Right? Like, nothing in this felt too outlandish. Obviously, when you're really, really good at fighting with the sword, things seem a little ridiculous, but generally it's a very grounded game, and it's still focused on every day of what's happening. Like, we had a few moments that were almost supernatural, but it still keeps it grounded within a reality that lets you become part of your character, which I think was very cool. Also, the bit at the end was a little weird, where it was like, here are your choices through the game. And I was like, you stole from the poor. And I'm like, I know why. He said that's because we went down the miller path rather than the blacksmith path for the start of the game. I assume it wasn't for anything else. It's a little bit odd to be like, yeah, here's where it's 6 choices through the game. Here you go. Like, let's give them back to you with, like, some weird vagueness around them. But I'm assuming that was just because the game is really long. So it was a way to remind you of what had happened throughout the game and your choices along that path. Although our first game, Henry would definitely have not been out here sneaking around and stealing things, but this Henry was. Yeah, I think playing this differently to the first game, or at least seeing how other people played the first game, made this one feel a lot better to play. Like, the first game is janky, right? But when I watched people play it, the thing that seemed to make people enjoy it a lot more was the focusing on becoming better at your skills, about you, the player, becoming better, about practicing, about making sure you got your skills leveled up, making sure that you were properly exploring things, making sure that you were properly getting yourself into the mind of Henry. I think that helps a lot, because this one I felt a lot more competent. At the end of the first game, I felt like we kind of got there, and it was a stroke of luck that we were able to complete it. But this one felt good. I also think that the game just feels better this time. Combat, I still think, is a little bit off. I get the system kind of works, but really the only thing that made the combat flow for me was master strikes. I guess if we weren't using them, what I would do is I would just dodge around and like dodge and hit. I guess that would be the alternative way of doing things, but anyway, it was that was mostly alright. I think the quests were pretty good. They were pretty varied. There were a lot of quest types, and like no individual quest was like, oh, another one of these, right? Like they was all very, very good, and I wanted to seek out and do the side quests because the side quests were all interesting stories. So I think that was pretty good. I use phrases that aren't just pretty good. Anyway, I think the problems I had with the game, the voice acting, like in the main story and in some of the side quests was fine. I think the general NPC voice acting was weird. Like, it was some of it was absolutely fine. Some of it was wild and off there. So, yeah. Not sure what that was about. I think maybe they were aiming for variety with the NPC voice acting, and it ended up with like some that felt like good and some that felt bad, just depending on who they had or whether they just had a singular person, you know, swapping between any accents they happened to have. So, yeah. But that was mostly fine. The game looked fantastic. It was like it is probably one of the best looking games I've seen for like just landscapes, just huge landscapes that feel like lived in, I think, for lack of a better word. I don't know, I'm trying to think. It's such a long game, it feels odd to narrow it down into like a few words at the end. Yeah, don't know. Anyway, I think what I will say is that there is more to this game that we need to do. There is another DLC coming out at the end of this month, I think, which is going to be apparently making some forge in Gutenberg or something like that. That's what people are saying it's going to be, so that will be good to do. I suspect that that's a money sink one. Apparently there was a money sink DLC in the first game as well, like a building up skeleton type thing. So I suspect that that's what that one's going to be. And then there's another one afterwards, which is going to be in the monastery of some kind. So probably as in like in Sedlets, an area that you could see on the map but couldn't access. So it'll be interesting to see how those are built into the game. The first DLC, just because we didn't really talk about it at the time because it was in the middle of the playthrough, it was really good as well. It was a nice little basis for how to do DLC. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what the future ones are going to be like with this. Also, they were definitely setting a few things up for a future game here. Like, I don't know what path they're going to go down, but they were setting up some secret with Hans for a future game where he's become much more important. They were setting up that the king still needed to be rescued from Vienna. They were setting up that they set up Prague a lot. They kept talking about Prague over and over and over again. So I suspect that might be where things head in the next game, towards like a bigger city. Yeah, the double map as well, actually, in this game. It almost felt like it was almost too much content, but you can't really knock it for that. And then this is the end of the credits. Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Well, let's close and see if there's a post-credit thing. Or what it does. Hey, post-credits.
No. I'm telling you, Jai Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that, drunk as he is, he could still hit anything you care to point. Remember Von Orlitz?
Now, if you really bet your right arm.
In fact, I will go further. Hinek. Your crossbow.
Come in, Rayo! I heard about some William fella who shot an apple off someone's head. Or was it Walter?
At least take that. Who cares?
Oh, come on!
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad.
Come on!
Shut up!
This will go down in history.
Oh no.
Hinek, you fucking moron!
Fuck. that was good. Oh, and now we're into the second credits. So I'm guessing that Yashishka, as he is a real life figure, had an eye patch, and they would just be like, no, this is how it happened. Alright. Interesting. So that was actually a mid-credit scene. Huh. Okay. So now we get the rest of the credits, which I like to let roll anyway. Huh. Okay. That was good. Yeah, I do wonder what they're going to do with the next game. It felt like the first game kind of ended in like a more complete way. This one, it feels like there's a lot of different directions that they could go. The first game was kind of like midway through the story. This one, I kind of think they said it actually in the bit talks with Henry's fathers. They were like, it's the end of the story, right? So, yeah, this is kind of the end of that storyline of the sword. Owlcat Games. Interesting that they're there. I guess they helped with, there's programmers on it. I guess they helped with that. It's interesting. There's actually lots of different teams that helped. I guess they outsourced a little bit of it. Huh. Anyway, then I guess that's who we're getting in the second half of the credits. So we must have got everyone who was at Warhorse directly in the first half. I was trying to think whether they were published or something in it, but no, I don't think they were. Maybe been under the same publisher at one point. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. Anything else about the game? Oh no, there was. Trying to think of the right way. Like, there was a lot of different activities you could do in the game as well that were, I don't know, some fleshed out better than others. I felt like using a bow was easier in this game than it was in the last game. I was just thinking about the shooting contests. I felt like it was greatly improved. I think in the first game there wasn't a crosshair. I think that was the difference, right? So having a crosshair makes it a lot easier to roughly work out where you're shooting. Yeah. I don't know if I have too much else to say. In terms of things that are going to happen after this that aren't Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, we also have Baldur's Gate 2, which is coming back maybe next week, maybe the week after. And then I don't really know what's next in terms of like big RPGs. I don't know what the next big RPG is going to be. I was kind of thinking it was going to be Fable at the end of this year, but I mean, they haven't said a word about Fable yet in terms of when it's coming out this year, so I'm guessing that's not coming out this year. It must be next year, so I have no idea what big RPG is going to be next. Yeah. Anyway, yes. So we got to customer service. We must be getting towards the end of the credits. Yeah, I am interested as well. I think once I know that the Henry story is over, whenever that happens, I'm going to have to go back through it with like a history textbook or something and just go, okay, so what actually happened? Like, follow Sigismund through his storyline and go, okay, so what characters were real, which ones are fake? I think they did a reasonably good job without knowing the background of some of these characters. They did a relatively good job of like making them feel like they were important real history characters, but not having them be too prevalent. Like having them be people who Henry interacts with, but at the same time, you know, not letting Henry have like any influence over them. I felt like that was kind of interesting. You could kind of tell a balance of people like Jobst. It was, you had a conversation, and with Sigismund, you had a conversation. You heard a little bit about him, and then that was it, right? You had a little back and forth. You got a little view into their worldview, and then it just stepped back. I thought was done pretty well. I also thought Gutenberg was very good. I was talking about the areas of the game before we got into the mid-credits. Like, the first area of the game and the second area of the game feel fundamentally like very different games. The first area was like, I was trying to think of the right way. Like, it's almost like when you played through something like The Witcher 3. You had that area at the start where it's just walking through forests and swamps, and it's lots of down-to-earth people, and then you get to the city, and all of a sudden, you're speaking with like the level up of people. You're speaking with the higher ranks of society, and it allowed for different storylines to play out, like what their needs and wants, and allowed the stakes to be different in the different areas. I thought that was cool, and I thought Kuttenberg felt like a very kind of, I don't want to say real city, but it felt like it was a solid place, and you had an idea about what was going on. You could see the different politics of the different people in it, which I thought was very well done. Yeah. Apart from the fountain saying look at it each time you went in there was very weird. Obviously it was for that one quest that we saw later, and it was probably a bug that they've decided to keep in, but yeah, very odd. Anyway, are we now at the end of the credits number 2? Let's see. Post-credit scene? Evening after the Italian court robbery. There is a post-credits. With Sigismund.
What is it?
Sire, I bear news from the Italian court. There's been a robbery.
What?
Apparently Margrave Yob's people, they freed the hostages and stole all the silver and vanished.
All our silver?
All of it, but that's not all, sire. Word has come that Jobst is mustering an army and is planning to go to the aid of Kuttenberg.
Oh, that treacherous little whore. That snake. That fucking turncoat! Get out! What are you still standing there? Spit it out!
Sire, Ladislaus of Naples, he's declared himself King of Hungary and lays claim to your lands. He landed at Zadar with an army.
Anything else?
Well, your Cumans plundered the estates of the House of Wallstein. The widow Anna is demanding compensation.
Compensation? Compensation she wants, that little widow? And how are we supposed to pay that when there's no one even capable of guarding our treasury in the middle of fucking town? Anything else?
No, sire, that's all, sire.
This fucking country! Fucking Bohemian! Hard-headed, insidious vermin! That's the whole fucking curse of them! Rot in their own goddamn! We're going back to Hungary. Get packed immediately and give the orders.
Sire, how am I to pay the wages of the Prague troops?
Do you know what happened to our silver from the Italian court?
I do.
Then fucking get it back! Give it to the Pragas for all we care. Do whatever you like with this accursed Czech silver.
But sire, I would need something to see.
Alright then. The end. You completed the story. You finished the main story of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Sukdal is liberated, and Wenceslas's forces, under the command of Jobst of Luxembourg and Radzig Kobyla, march to Prague. Ah, okay. Definitely sounds like there could be some Prague stuff from what they're setting up here. The pro-Sigismund coalition has fallen apart, and Otto von Berghoff's Praguers are negotiating a truce. Together with Zizka's band, you are back at the Devil's Den. If you wish, you can return to completing unfinished side quests and exploring the Kuttenberg and Trotsky regions. Main quest completed. We got some new shield symbols.
Walking around here like some kind of animal?
Must be well
it
over
does.
70 now,
Well, I
isn't
had no
she?
choice.
She'll be 76 this autumn.
Am I wearing nothing? No. Okay. No idea why it's so rude. But yeah, that's us done, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything obviously new that's popped up. Nothing in our journal. Cool. We finished, 133 quests? I don't know how many there are, but seems pretty good. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series, and I hope to see you in whatever comes next, which is probably the DLC for this, which will probably get announced at Gamescom, and will probably come out in like 2 weeks' time. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.